Hello and welcome back to Rustverden Episode 4 in Vintage Story. In the cool of the night, I am gathering grass so I can fire my pit kilns and get my first fire clay bricks, so I can actually convert all of my iron ore into iron blooms, and then progress to hammering them into iron ingots, and eventually, after the long arduous process, turn them into iron tools. My plan today, aside from that, is I would like to get my splitter plugs and hammer sorted out so I can start collecting bulk amounts of stone, and then perhaps I will start trying to whittle away that mound right there. Because I have decided that I would like to build my castle right there. Or rather, the castle is going to encapsulate this whole area, but the main keep will be nestled right there, and I have to chop the top of this off, flatten it down to about here, so I have a wide enough flat area to build. You saw all the fire clay that I collected in the previous episode. Not a whole lot. I have enough for maybe 3 of these, so that maybe something I need to do today is also go out on a trip to find more fire clay to get more fire bricks, because this is kind of sad. I don't know how much iron I'll be able to process with this. Whoop-de-doop, 3 pit kilns of fire clay bricks. That's kind of sad. I'm pretty sure I saw some of my crops are done. Let me see. Oh, these are done. I'll take my turnips, mature carrots, and our flax is getting close to done. That's good to see. So the garden's coming along nicely, and when all of this flax finishes, I will hopefully have enough to make some sails so I can make a windmill, because if I have a windmill, I can make a helve hammer, which will make the process of, oh wow, that's a beautiful sunrise, will make the process of processing our iron much faster. But until we have that properly set up, we have to do everything by hand, which sucks, but it is what it is. We have to do what we have to do. Anyway, let's pop our crops into our storage. Storage, which is kind of looking a little small. I may need to make more of these, maybe at nighttime, so we don't waste hours of darkness. Oh, I forgot. Oops. I was trying to smelt some copper off camera, and I let it harden. Darn it. I gotta melt it again. And my storage is running out of storage. I might need to make more chests, more trunks. I think it's about high time we start thinking about how we're going to move out of this tiny little starter house and into our castle keep. So all the more reason to get those splitter plugs put together, because those will go through, that will chew down this mountain much faster than I could ever do with my pickaxe. But what I could do is I could start getting all this dirt off. But that's a project for later. We have other things going on. Oh dear, this tree died. How sad. Alright. Dead tree. How about our other trees? How are they doing? Cherry tree establishing. Uh-oh. Another dead pair. This is so sad. The survival rate is so low. Oh hey, this is a ram. Hello. If I can lead him back, I think I saw a ewe somewhere over here. I could get my milk operation started. Oh look, she's right here. Sweet! Let me get some fences together, and we're going to get ourselves our first sheep. Okay, so sheep have this uncanny ability to climb over things that are 2 blocks tall, so I have to be careful how I set this up. What I could do, I want it to be adjacent to this, but not too close. Let me push this mound back and maybe build on the back here. And these black currant bushes, which are going to flower, oh well, I have plenty of berries, I'm not worried about it. And dirt is one of those resources where it's everywhere and there's no shortage of it, and yet you just never seem to have enough of it because you keep using it. So it's always good to get more. Although after I flatten that mountain, we'll probably have enough dirt for a long time. Okie daisy, we did it. And leading our sheep friends back may be a slow process if I lure them with food, but if oh, that's ready. Before I forget, let me pour this. And there we go. That's the last of it. All right, where was I? I need fence gates. There we go. Now let's find a bite. 36, 37. Let's get the oldest of these. We need to make a stew. Okay, that's going to take a minute to cook, and in the meantime, my stomach can just be quiet. Now, I don't know the best way to lure those sheep over. Perhaps dropping food along the way. Oh, something I should do is make a trough for them, which I think is, yep, feeding trough. Hello, sheepy. Will you come for some grass? Come on, you know you want it. What if I use the trough? Will the trough lure her over? I have a feeling I'll have to just whack her and let her follow me. That'll be dangerous. But we have to do what we have to do, so that is what it is. Let's place these in the center so they can't climb over the fences by using them. Oh gosh, it takes so much grass to fill those. Okay, let's start with our ram, because I don't want to lose him. I saw him over here somewhere. Perhaps the best way to do this will be to throw a rock at him so we can get a head start. There we go. He's coming. He's coming. He's furious. Come this way, my friend. Come this way. Oh boy, this is going to be bad. Yikes! No, 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 no. Bad news. Bad news. Please don't kill me. Please, please, please. No. Oh! I'm so toast. This ain't gonna work. Oh, we got him. You are stuck, my friend. Let's go. Now we just gotta give him a wife. But first I gotta heal myself because I'm in some trouble. I also need to have a bite of food. Okay, stomach is full. And where did she go? Oh, here she is. Maybe what I should do with her is lure her in with this, with a ramp of sorts, and then make a bridge of sorts that I can jump over. Yeah, this is perfectly safe. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Let's see how this works. Come here, you. Oh, she's coming. She's upset. Yikes! Oh, you missed. You were supposed to climb the thing. Ah! She's climbed. Oh no. Oh no. All kinds of no. No! No, 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 come back. Please. No, don't. It doesn't have to be like this. No, 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 no. Oh, I locked myself out. No? Wait, no, not both of you. Come back. Come back. Well, she seems to have cooled off. If I could just get him to come in. This isn't working. Oh, will it come in himself? I may have to resort to throwing rocks again. Rocks into a rock. Give me a rock. Give me Dwayne the Rock. There we go. I am so dead. This isn't gonna work. Ugh. Oh, it worked. It worked. Yes. I didn't die. How did I not die? That's incredible. Whew. I got myself, what am I saying? A couple of sheep. Oh yes. The dairy operation has started. Now I just gotta feed him, which is a work in progress, as you can see. And what is his deal? He's furious. Just running in circles, ramming the fence. I mean, I guess I can't really blame him. I did throw rocks at his face. Anyway, I imagine that our pit kilns may be finished, so we may be able to start our iron. So let's go take a look at nah, never mind. They are not done. Our first onion crop is done. Nice. More turnips. More turnips. I hear a storm cloud. Oh yeah, looks like we have a storm blowing in. Oh dear. I mean, I guess that's probably good for the crops. Speaking of which, where's my watering pail? This will be faster if I keep them wet. So let's maximize the moisture so everything grows as fast as possible. We can't afford to wait for a storm. So I'll probably end up using the flax as animal feed because it's less effective feeding us, but it's a great source of food for our chickens though. So we'll use that to feed our chickens, use grass and whatever scraps we end up with to feed our sheep, and yep, we'll go from there. So then we have two sources of food. We have eggs and meat from the chickens, and then milk and red meat from the sheep. Although I probably won't be harvesting the sheep much for red meat in the later generations, but in the early generations, as I'm, filtering to get to the later generations, I'll have to kill off the old ones, and we'll have meat from that. Now that we have sheep, and feeding them takes so much grass, we'll probably want to just harvest as much as we can. Also because grass is just useful for all kinds of other things, so you just really can't, yikes! You just can't have too much of it. I just remembered, oh look, they're done. Pit kilns are done. I just remembered that since fire clay may be a rare commodity, it may be necessary for us to make our own clay. So let me grab my flint. Yeah, flint is important because we can actually use it to make fire clay. So let me grab that. And what temperature do I have to burn this at? Smelting temperature 1,000? Oh, that means I have to use my coal. Darn it, I didn't want to use my coal. Oh well. The sun is setting, so I don't know how much we'll really be able to do. But let me take these, and we need to turn these into some bloomeries. How many can I make with this? Hey, look at that! Exactly 3. Wow, exactly 3. Let's grab our iron bits. Now I think we only get 120 per bloomery, right? Yeah, only 120. Let's fire that one up. Fire this one. And fire the last one. Boom. Now we could go to bed, and by the time we wake up, these should be done and possibly still hot enough to work. But there's a lot of other things we could work on, like forming. How are these doing? Oh, look at that! Like forming more storage vessels and other clay bits. So I think we're gonna do that tonight. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in a second. What is that? I think there's a shiver outside. Well, shiver me timbers, let's take a look. I don't see oh, there he is. Shiver? Ho-ho, shiver me timbers. What the shiver? Come back. Come back, you freaky spider four-legged monster. Oh, how does it feel? I just got wrecked. I'm not an arachnophobe, you are. Where were we? Oh yeah, finishing this up. Nice. Go away. Anyone else? Oh, I hear a boat horn. Oh, he's over there. The silly goose. Ouch! Youch! Oh! They're everywhere. This thing's about to break. It has 14 durability left. Well, I am about to upgrade to a sword as soon as my iron finishes, but anyway. It has gotten so dangerous out here, I think I'm going to put off starting these. Well, maybe I'll brave it. Let me see. How much of this do I get? How does this work? Do I just surround it? No. Okay, literally, how does this work? Powdered calcinated flint. Oh, I have to grind it. Oh. Well, good to know. I guess I'm not making any more bricks anytime soon. I don't have a millstone. Oh well, I guess I might as well start these. Hello, crawler. Get poked. Wrecked. What a loser. What the? Oh? Hello, Boathorn. You're not gonna land a hit on me. Come back. Got him. He's so fragile. 3 hits and he's down. Although if I was surrounded by a dozen or so, I'd probably get turned into a pincushion. So I guess it's nice miss. I guess it balances out. There we go. 2 more storage vessels on the way. Let's check our garden. How are we doing over here? Moisture is 90%, so still pretty high. These are getting there, but not there yet. But as the sun rises, it's a little bit safer out here, so I think we're going to harvest some more grass and feed my sheep. Oh, sheepy! It's time for breakfast. Portions eaten 6. Have you not eaten? Not eaten anything yet? Well, he will now. Hey, they are finished. All right. Let us, first of all, deposit all this dirt somewhere. All right, let's see what we got. Nice. These are not... Oh, man. I think I let them get too cold. Oh, well, we can warm them back up. That's fine. So let's pop, first of all, I need this. Ouch. I dropped it. Yeah, that's too cold to work, I think. Yep. Okay, put that there. Then we can take our black coal, which burns for a while. We'll just fill it up all the way so it doesn't go out, and then we'll heat them up one at a time. Folks, we are about to officially enter the Iron Age. Maybe I should get another forge going too. I have plenty of cobblestone, so give me that. Alright, light it up. Put that there. And we still have enough fire clay bricks to make a few more bloomeries. But anyway, first we have to remove all of this, we have to remove the slag. Then we have to shape it into an ingot before we can actually do anything with it. Now, unfortunately, occasionally when you're working with iron in Vintage Story, you'll end up with an ingot that just doesn't have enough voxels to finish the ingot. Now, you can salvage it, but it requires a helve hammer. So if that ever happens to you, you just have to put it aside and wait until you have a helve hammer set up properly so you can finish your ingot. Now, on the one hand, I could immediately start shaping this into a tool, but I think we may use our time better by doing this because we can reheat the ingots multiple at once. So it might be a better, more efficient use of our fuel if we just let it cool off a little bit, because then we can hammer out more of these more quickly. This would be so much faster with a helve hammer. But alas, this is summer of year 1, so we don't exactly have the luxury of doing that, because our flax, as you can see, the window's in the way, the flax is not done, so we can't build a windmill yet. And this right here, I have a feeling, might be one of those ingots that doesn't have enough. Oh wait, maybe? No, we don't have enough. No! Darn it. Okay. Well, that's annoying. So this ingot will have to be put aside because it's not done, and we don't have enough ingots, or we don't have enough voxels to finish it. Hopefully these ones won't have that problem. So that one iron bloom will have to wait until we have a helve hammer, so we can't use it until then. And it just got too cold. Darn it. Alright, fine. I'll have to warm it up. Then this one had plenty. If only I could actually grab a voxel from this and add it to the ones that didn't have enough. And I broke my hammer, so next. And how about that? Our first batch of 16.5 ingots done. How about that? We have more iron than we have copper. Look at that. Now, I have enough of these. I can start another batch, I think. We have enough bricks for 2 more iron bloomeries, but not much more than that. Might as well start those real quick. And more on the way. The sun is setting, so if we sleep the night away, we might be able to just grab the hot iron blooms right out of the bloomeries and start working with it. Although first I want to work all of the iron ingots that we got into tools. And while those are warming up, we are out of food, so let's cook ourselves another meal. Alright, let's begin. What do we want? First of all, we need a short sword head, as that is our class exclusive weapon. Although it's not actually exclusive because I turned off class exclusive recipes because this is a single player world. But anyway, this is my short sword because I'm a blackguard. And we... Oh, I need charcoal? I don't have any charcoal. Does that mean I have to make a charcoal pit? Oh, hello. Get whacked by my hammer. Well, in that case, I guess I don't get my short sword yet, but we'll have to wait until... Well, I don't want these to get cold, so let's work on other things in the meantime. We want a pickaxe. Sounds like we have more visitors outside our door. Make a pickaxe. Boom. Next up, let's get a knife. I wish we could get multiple knives with this. Look at all the material getting wasted. I think there's actually a mod that lets me do that, but I don't know what it's called. I'll have to go looking for it. But let me know in the comments, do you think that messes up the balance of the game, or do you think that's fair to not waste all of this material and get multiple knives out of it? Alright, there we go. Iron knife. To replace this silly flint knife that we're currently using. Now, if we want to start collecting stone in bulk, we're going to want splitter plugs. And a lot of them. So... And that's just one. Now the range is 6 by 6 by 6. So basically we want 12 of these total. So do we even have enough for that? I'm not sure if we have enough. Like, we have more iron on the way, so I guess we will have enough eventually, but that's a lot of forging. Oh, hush your sorry faces. Come in, my friends. Welcome to your new hotel. Oh crap, I broke my spear. Hammer time, which has much less range, so I have to do a little attack and retreat tactic. Great, that's 3. And then 1 more. We need 8 more of these. Ow, I'm starving. Let me have some of my vegetable soup. My mushroom soup. Is that what this is? Mushroom stew with red wine cap garnish? That is a weird name for a stew. Mushroom stew. That's 4. Brilliant. I need I guess I do have enough of these to get the rest. We'll do these one at a time because these will get too cold before I can do these ones. And while that's going on, we need charcoal. Oh, for goodness sake, go away! We don't need a huge charcoal pit, just something basic. And since these guys are not being nice, well, I guess I'll just let them in. And then I'll just squeeze past them and go away. Jerks! How many shots does it take for you guys? This hammer is kind of useless. Okay, charcoal pit. Right about here-ish, and oh boy. Ha! Fall in. What a goon. Stop throwing things at me, just walk in there. There you go, fall in the pit. Ha! What a loser. Hey, my rye's almost done. Flax, oh, the onions are done. Okay, we'll have to visit our garden in a minute. But first, take care of this before it gets cold. Oh, for goodness sake, go away, that's my window! What the? That sounds like the unnerving sound of a shiver. Sending a shiver down my spine. Shiver me timbers. And now we can start these. There's no fuel in that. What am I doing? We need fuel in it first. There we go. Okay, that's 8. Now I just need these 4, and we will be set. But while that's warming up, could you go away? Yeah, you guys fight each other. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Oh, daytime. Nice. Are these guys still down here? They're still down there. Let's see if I can forge myself. Yikes. Forge myself a basic spear so I can poke them at the bottom of the pit. As we advance to the Iron Age, I'm making an improvised stone spear for a niche purpose. It's time to get poked, boys. I need to start my charcoal pit. Or I guess I could leave him down there to despawn now that my iron ingots are probably nice and warmed up. Hello, what are you doing in here? Looks like there was a brawl in here. Anyway, once these are done, that will be all of the splitter plugs we need. And then we have 2 more bloomeries of iron to replenish our iron supply. So I can get the rest of my tools, like my axe, like maybe a saw. Well, I guess that saw is doing just fine. Maybe I shouldn't waste iron on a saw. I can easily do that with this stuff. There's no tier requirement, it's just durability. Just a couple more, and we will be at maximum capacity with these for massive slabs of stone. And then we can begin construction, or rather, excavation first. But I have no intentions of using peridotite, or whatever it's called, in my builds. So instead of wasting it though, I could use it to make path blocks, because path blocks are quite expensive. So I guess I'll hold on to those slabs for that purpose. Kaboom! There we go! 12 iron splitter plugs. Let's go! Let's pop these into the water. Alright, these are all cooled off. Now where's my little... Here it is. The pit of death. Well, there's only one left in there. Oh, we survived! You missed! I'm standing right here, dude. Okay, then, well, that's embarrassing. For him? Give me your... Never mind, you have nothing. Nothing of value. I guess charcoal is important, so let's actually fill this whole thing. There we have it, the beginning of our charcoal pit. So, let's begin filling it. And once it's completely full, we will fire it, and then hopefully acquire our short sword, so I can begin exploring ruins and mine shafts and everything I can find and get rich off of the treasure therein. Oh yeah, and these are done. Let me yoink those. Pop those into my very basic cellar. Oh baby. I may want to turn my last ingot into an axe head though, because I don't think the one I have will last that long to get enough charcoal for that big pit we dug. So let me grab, where's my coal at? We'll get that warmed up. Oh dear, that must be where they were all coming from. Let's chop down some of these trees because this is going to be where we live and we don't need all these trees here. I think that was actually a resin tree. Oops. Oh well. I was going to get rid of it anyway, because this is where I'm going to build my home. I don't want a tree in my way. Sacrifices must be made. And with that, our ingot is probably warmed up, so let's go forge that into an axe. One axe head coming right up. There we go, an iron axe. Alright, so when this one gets busted, we have a replacement. Maybe what I should do is instead of using my metal axes to chop my firewood, I should use stone axes because they're basically free. The whole point of using the metal axes is to speed up chopping things down and their durability, which we don't want to waste. But when it comes to chopping firewood, it's instant. It doesn't matter what material you're using. So maybe I'll use, maybe I should use stone axes for that instead. Okay, that's 1 of 5 walls filled up with wood. We got our work cut out for us. But first, let's make some flint axes so we can make this a little less expensive. That's 4. Probably not enough. Okay, 8 axe heads? That should be enough. Okay, that's a lot of axes. What have I done? And all of these junk axes can be left down here, I suppose. Oh, that is so fast. That's amazing. Wow. You keep your main thoughts to yourself, you silly rift. No, it's amazing we haven't had a temporal storm yet. I did turn the frequency down, but I didn't turn them off, and we're already halfway through summer. Maybe we're just lucky. But that does mean we may experience one later in this episode. Okay, inventory's full. Let's head back and turn this into firewood. Let's see. Okay, what do we have to work with here? Are they hot? Not that hot. So let's put these aside for now. Okay, full inventory again. Let's offload this next bunch. Oh, our flax is almost done. 1 step away, finally. It was stuck on step 7 for so long, goodness. Okay, now we can fill this up. And just to make sure I didn't miss any, let me actually dig this up. And then I'll cover it again in just a minute. I want to make sure that I didn't accidentally fail to fill one of these, because if I understand correctly, if there's an air gap, it'll all go to waste. And we do not want that. So far it all looks good. Huh, there's a few extras on here in the middle. Oops. Okay, I think we are good. And with that, let's cap this thing off. 5 by 3. 5 by 5 by 3. That is a lot. Now the last step is I need some grass. Give me some grass. And we start a fire right on the surface like this. Charcoal pit. Now I have 30 in-game minutes to cover it. Boop. There we go. Now if we don't hear burning sounds but see this steady black smoke rising, then we know that we did it right. Wonderful. And I guess we'll let that burn while we begin forging more tools. And of course, rift activity is medium, which means we're going to be harassed by drifters all night. So I'll put that in my hand for the inevitable battles that will befall us. Anyway, let's just get to work here. Oh, I already hear a shiver. Oh, he's right there. Hello. Oh, shiver. Shiver me timbers, would you like to battle? Where'd he go? Whoa! Good God golly! What the bro? You do not scare me like that. Nuh-uh. No. Consider yourself defeated. Oh, well. Let's see, his mouth was still twitching. What the heck? I wasn't expecting it to scare me that bad. And when I killed one earlier so easily, I figured, nah, I've got this in the bag. Nothing to worry about. Nope. Just got humbled. And there's another one out there. Oh, bother. Excuse me. Do you have an appointment? Ow. Ow. Stop it. Yeah, follow my cellar, why don't you? Yikes. Now, if you excuse me, I have some forgery to commit. And with that, that's the last of this batch of iron processed. Let's get these ready to forge. Whoa! Jeez! Okay, that traumatized me. Boop, got that one. There we go, iron hammerhead. It is 5:30 in the morning, so the sun should be coming up, and our charcoal pit may be done. And I'll finally be able to forge myself a proper weapon. So let me go check. It is most definitely not. Alright, never mind. Okay, now we'll probably want another iron prospecting pick head. We'll eventually want a helve hammer, so I might as well, oh goodness, I need more than that. Boom. And our last ingot will be... I feel like there's something essential I might be missing. Probably another hammer. Honestly, because of all the digging we're gonna do. Or rather, mining with our splitter plugs. And that's it. All of that iron done and processed. We have nothing left. Or no ingots left. Oh wait, no, we totally do. We have 4 ingots left to forge into whatever we need in the future, and then we have, I think, enough of these to make at least one more iron bloomery. What the? Oh, hello. You didn't think you were gonna get a free shot off, did you? No, sir. Get wrecked. And don't fall on my head, please. Our flax is almost done. Some of our vegetables are done, so we'll have to harvest those in just a second. Charcoal pit. Still burning. But yeah, there we have it. We are officially in the Iron Age. With a bunch of iron tools, an iron helve hammerhead for when we eventually start mass producing this stuff. And we are equipped to start collecting giant slabs of andesite so I can start building my castle. Of course, we're not going to build anything until we get this giant mound out of the way, so that may be our next project, maybe for a time lapse. So let's get that going. Well, there we have it. This mountain didn't stand a chance. We have completely flattened it, or flattened it down to the level I wanted anyway. I didn't want to get quite down to this level. I think I may do some landscaping and slope this, and then we definitely need to do some landscaping over here to kind of build out this corner, because right now it's too rounded, but the corner of my castle keep may go here. Although I may have made it wide enough that I can manage to squeeze it in. But anyway, that's a project for another time. Here we have all the resources I collected. We got a ton of stone paths, which I turned most of the dirt that I collected into that. Then we have all these assorted slabs of peridotite, which I don't really have any plan to use other than maybe getting more stones to get more path blocks. But yeah, I don't like that stone type very much. It's kind of ugly. And then, as I've been back and forth, I noticed that our first crop of flax is done, along with a bunch of other grains and some vegetables. So yeah, much progress has been made during this little time lapse. So let's see what we get here. Oh, that is so much flax. Yes! Yes! Oh dear. I keep hearing thunderclaps, but I've yet to get rained on, so it must be nearby, just not in this area. And that was all of my inventory space. Goodness. Okay, I need to go offload some of this into my cellar. Carrots, onions, and all these grains for me, mainly the rye and the spelt, and then the flax we will use to feed our chickens. Well, winter is certainly sorted out. I mean, this building isn't exactly airtight, but it's only the 5th of July, so I expect that we will have a warm structure in place before winter comes. And I expect that will be the first few levels of our castle keep, which will be our workshop and storage area. And then a level above that may be like a guest reception, like a great hall, maybe some other rooms. And then above that, we'll start to get into the living quarters and library and other sorts of rooms and amenities that go in a castle keep. If you're wondering where I got this fancy armor, that's because this is actually the first of 2 episodes. It was originally meant to be 1 episode, but as the episode started to get too long and the editing process took so long, I figured I would break it here. Seemed like a reasonable place to finish. So if you enjoyed this video, please stay tuned and await the next one, where we will find out why I have this armor and also why it's so beat up. I mean, look at the durability on this. Ugh. But anyway, I will see you next time. So have a good one, everyone.